How's it going, y'all? Back with a new damn video. Let's get right down to it. It's your boy G. Alright, so we got the Eagles versus the Patriots. Now, before I get into this game, I was just on Twitter a few minutes ago checking some things out. I know earlier this week I heard Jordan Howard was limited in practice, as we all know. And I was like, limited in practice? Okay. I was a little worried about that. But then I come to find out now that tomorrow, the Philadelphia Eagles will be having Jay Ajayi in for an interview. And a visit they called it because he's already been here. Then, Ian Rappaport writes, he was there in 2017 when they won the Super Bowl. He did wonders, and he played really well last year before getting hurt in 2018, which he did. But it caused me to concern. Why is he here, and why is he coming back? Did something happen to Jordan Howard that they're not telling us? Because first off, the limited practice got written by a reporter on Twitter. And I'm like, okay, cool. Now tomorrow Jay Ajayi's getting a visit? I don't know. But then some other people said, well, they heard that this week or the other day in practice, Sproles injured his quad. Hold on. Sorry. Injured his quad, and maybe that's why they're bringing Jay Ajayi in. But if anything, Jay Ajayi is nothing, not even close to kind of back Darren Sproles. Darren Sproles is a third down, punt return, kick return, catch out the backfield kind of back. Jay Ajayi is not that. Wouldn't they want to bring in a guy who is like Sproles, not a guy who is like Jordan Howard, who's a bull bell cow back? I hope everything's all right with Howard. And even if they bring in Jay Ajayi and sign him right now, I don't see a light workout on tomorrow and then like a walkthrough on Saturday and then he's going to play on Sunday. He hasn't played in almost over a year. I don't see that happening. But I hope everything's all right with that. I hope Jordan Howard stays healthy because it also lowers his risks of us re-signing him, which I pray he gets an extension, he gets re-signed here, because if not, I don't know what. Honestly. Him and the Miles Sanders mix reminds me of literally Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara. Now, I'm not saying Miles Sanders is anything close to Alvin Kamara. He's not as tall. He doesn't have as much speed. But I'm saying it's like that punch and that big punching back and the speed guy who can catch out the back like Miles Sanders. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see about that. We'll see what goes on here this Sunday. Also, Alshon Jeffrey will not be playing in this game. Well, people are saying he's day-to-day, and then they say he's not practicing, but he's day-to-day. Unsure if he's going to play. I'll be honest with you. I've been watching the guy and seeing a lot of things throughout the season. He's never been fast, but he's also never been slow. But this season, he's been really slow. Looks like he's playing through an injury every single time you watch him play, Alshon Jeffrey. Just look at him. And then last week, he dropped, they said 3 balls. I saw 4 balls dropped, but still. He dropped 4 balls last week. He's been dropping balls recently, and he's playing through an injury. Okay, first off, he injured his, quad, or whatever the hell it was, his hip, and he came back. And ever since he came back from the injury, ever since week 1, he got hurt week 2, he has not looked the same. Not enough speed, not even close to his speed he used to be, and he was never even that fast. And now he's day to day. And the way I look at it is this, and I give credit to Doug Peterson and Mike Groh, even though I hate Mike Groh, but if you watch some of the game plan, they did design plays strictly for Alshon Jeffrey to get him open, to get him, on the rub routes, you know what I mean? Certain routes just to get him open and him to get separation, and then, Wentz would throw him the ball. And they tried doing their best. I guess they know this guy's playing through an injury, and it seems like he's been playing through maybe this injury for maybe over this year and last year. And then out of nowhere, he started to get healthier as the season went on last year, if you remember. But, yeah, he's banged up. I don't see him getting any better unless he sits out. And to be honest, the way the season's going and the way it's looking, yeah, you could turn it around and you could make the playoffs, whatever. We'll see. But you really look at it and you go, okay, you know what? Just let Alshon sit it out this week or maybe next week. Let the young guy play. Let J.J. Arcega-Whiteside get some snaps. Now, listen. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, like I said before, everyone's been bashing him and trashing him. Listen, the guy has really only had two catches, few snaps, and he dropped the one big ball in Detroit. Versus Detroit, and we lost the game. If he caught that ball, we win the game. But still, I'm not bashing the kid right away. People are calling him a bust. They're calling him a bum. They're calling all the receivers that got drafted ahead of him better than him. And he look how he picked the wrong guy. How he picked the wrong guy. Look at Andre Dillard. They threw Andre Dillard out there, and look at him. He's shutting down Khalil Mack. He's beasting. Miles Sanders. They threw him out there week 1, day 1. Boom. Look at him now. How he hit on 2 damn good picks. And this guy could be one of them, too. He just hasn't got on the field because they're playing Mac freaking Hollins over this damn guy. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's since that catch, he lost his motivation, his this, his that. I don't know. But beginning of the season, I was like, listen, J.J. Whiteside is going to see snaps here and there, not many because of the receiving core we have. But everyone's injured now. Everyone's hurt. Put the kid out there. See what he's got. He's basically like Alshon Jeffrey. Tall, has the same amount of speed, has a big catch radius if he can catch the ball, which we've seen him break out in preseason games with certain other things. Let's see if he can do it. So I'm not even mad Alshon's not playing. He's not a number 1 receiver anyway, in my opinion. He hasn't been since maybe the Super Bowl. But let's get right down to it, though. Eagles vs. Patriots. So we got no Alshon Jeffrey, no Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson, we already know he's on IR. Possibly no Jordan Howard. I don't know. Well, I will say this. This Patriots team, of course, are the Patriots. I think Belichick's the greatest coach to ever coach in the NFL. And at the end of the day, once he gets all of his rings and everything set up, and if he keeps going, he keeps going. And if Brady does retire or get traded or leaves, and they do it with another quarterback, Belichick's the greatest coach in any profession. Basketball, football, baseball, whatever you want to call it. He will be the best to ever coach anything. The way he assembles a team, and he does it in a cap salary era, and each year they change. And that's one of the hard things about sitting back and trying to prepare for the Patriots, is that each week they change their system. Not system, but they change the way they formations. So Doug and all these guys can go in there with a plan, and Bill can rip out boom, 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 6 different things you haven't seen. You're like, well, okay, well, then what do you have to do? You have to adjust on the fly. It's that simple. But to play in this game, win this game, the Eagles cannot play conservative. They're not going to play all scared and shaky. I know we don't have the weapons. Wentz is going to have to play a game like he did up in Buffalo, but a little better. You know what I mean about that? Is he's going to have to run a little, scramble, pick up a few things with his feet, just like Lamar Jackson did against the Patriots and beat them. You know what I'm saying? Carson Wentz is going to have to do this, just like he did against Buffalo. Run for some of them first downs. We're gonna have to plow the ball with the run game, depending on Jordan Howard's health, but plow the ball with both of them, Miles Sanders and Jordan Howard. Because I'm telling you right now, they can get run on. I seen it against the Cleveland Browns. Even though Nick Chubb ended up fumbling it, he broke a few big runs on them. Okay, you can run on that defense, on that Patriots, especially us. We have the best running offensive line in the league, and 2 beast backs that can break it loose. You know what I'm saying? But pass protection, they're not that good. Our O-line. But the only thing that really scares me about the Patriots on defense is their secondary. Elite corners. Devin McCourty, safety, playing at the highest level in the league that you can play at. He's playing out of his mind right now. Their safety really worries me. Pass rush, a little bit. Dante Hightower, of course, is a top linebacker, so you got to watch out for him. But on their defense, that's what everyone's talking about. The defense is the best. Defense is the best. The best in the league. Best in the league. Best in the league. Best in the league. And I personally was saying this might be the best defense Bill Belichick has had since maybe 2005, 2003, around there. That was just my take on it. But I look at it, and you know what? Being honest, they can get ran on. You can run on them. But pass-wise, if you have Wentz pass the ball 40, 45 times in this game, you're not winning this game. It's that simple. If he goes even to about 40 passes attempts, you're not winning this game. With those corners, mistakes are going to be had and mistakes are going to be made. It's that simple. And Doug cannot play conservative. You want to play conservative football? You want to play conservative football and sit there, let's just, dinking and dunking, just, Well, listen, the Patriots wrote the book on that. So you'll be playing to their strengths. Shit. That's what I'm saying. You can't go in there conservative. You can't go in there worried, it's a big, bad Patriots. You just got to go in there and do it. You know what I'm saying? Run the ball. Pass when needed. Create different design plays. Do different things. You know what I'm saying? Can't just do this dinking and dunking, scared shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as it goes with the Patriots offense, Brady's still doing his thing. He doesn't seem the same to me, though. Like, you can see age is catching up just a tad, but he's not passing the ball as deep as before, even though he was never really a deep ball thrower. But still, those little eating-meter routes, down the middle, slants, this, that, with Edelman and James White and the dudes they do off the backfield. That's why Brady gets the ball out quick, and that's why positive yardage happens. Also, with their offensive line being real banged up, the Patriots. So, but if you have Brady standing in the shotgun, they're not running the ball much, and you have him standing in the shotgun, and our pass rush turns up like it has for the past, 2-3 games, or 2 games streak we've been on, our pass rush turns up like that, they can get after Brady. But it's can you get after him without him getting the ball out quick enough? That's what it's about. I think it's going to be a game where you're going to watch and go, okay, it could be a shootout, it could be a close game, or it could be a blowout. The Patriots could just blow us out. After the comments Brady had and made saying, oh, man, I had been waiting for this game and licking my lips and, what the hell he was saying. I'm not going to quote unquote for quote. Basically, he was saying he had this thing circled on his calendar. He had mental scar issues ever since this game. It's like, bro, you threw for 533 yards that game and three touchdowns. You made one mistake at the end and you fumbled the ball. The year later, after we won, you won the effing Super Bowl again. Mental scars and all this and that. What the mental scars are people who never won bowls, dude. You know what I'm saying? I love Brady. You guys know that. I like Brady. He's the GOAT, in my opinion. And I like Bill too, but I'm being honest with here. Okay, Brady, why you? We'll see. And that makes me nervous. All Brady pissed. Belichick looking at the back of his head like, damn, I want this game. We'll see, though. Go Birds, fly, go slide, comment below in your thoughts. This is getting too long, so I'm trying to pack it up. Go Birds, fly, go slide. Tell me how you guys feel below. You think we're going to win? We're going to lose? What could we do? Also, your thoughts on Howard and the rest.